Am I the asshole for telling my mom and stepdad the real reason I was upset? I am a teenage girl and was born when my mom was 18 years old. I see my dad about 3 days a year at Christmas. My dad does not want me as much as he wants his other kids, but I try not to take it personally. My stepdad, who has been in my life since I was 4 years old, is really nice to me. I do not think he would care if I did not exist, but he makes my mom and little brother, who is my mom and stepdad's biological child, so happy and does a lot for me. For that, he means everything to me. My mom is pregnant again, and this time I will get a little sister. I am just a little nervous, but my stepdad has not said anything about having his first daughter, so I really appreciate him being sensitive to me, even though I do not think he considers me to be his daughter. My mom is excited for another daughter too, and has been shopping for clothes and putting together a nursery with me because I am really good at art and am painting a mural for my sister. She keeps saying things to me like, "I am so grateful to be able to give all this to the baby that I was not able to give you, and that she is blessed that she does not have to do it alone, and that she is really excited to see my stepdad be a dad again." I know I am being selfish, so please do not think poorly of me because, of course, I want my mom to be happy. But when she says things like this, I feel like I am worth less and that I am a burden. Then I feel bad for feeling bad because I want my mom to have a good life and she at least stayed with me because she could have left me like my dad did. Painting is really therapeutic for me, so I have been hiding away painting the nursery. At dinner today, my mom asked me why I have been so quiet, and I told her about my feelings. She got sad, and my stepdad had to comfort her. I told her that I love her and was so grateful that she is my mom and for all that she has done for me, but she was still upset. I feel like the asshole because I knew she would get sad when I told her my feelings, but told her anyway. I think that hurting someone's feelings on purpose is the worst thing you can do, but I know it is important to be honest, so I am really conflicted. Can you all tell me if I am being one? If I am, I will make my mom and stepdad breakfast in bed to make it up to them and finish the nursery at night to surprise them. Edit. Oops, typo. He has been in my life since I was 4 years old, not 5. Update 1. I went to talk to my mom, but she was sleeping. My stepdad asked to talk to me. He said he never wanted to put this on me, but it was time. He told me that he loved me and that I am his daughter, no questions asked. He said he did not want to talk to me about being my dad because he did not want to bring up bad feelings for me about my real dad. He wants to adopt me, but did not want to pressure me, and if he did, my biological dad would have to sign away his rights. He was worried that my biological dad would either, 1, not put up a fight and that it would hurt me, or 2, fight but still not want to see me more and hurt me, so he was avoiding the topic. I said I want him to be my real dad and that I want his last name. He said we will see what we can do, and if it does not work, we can try to hyphenate and I can still use his last name as mine on my jerseys and stuff for soccer. As soon as I turn 18, we will change it. He told me he would take care of me forever and that he is so proud of me and that I have never been and never will be a burden. He said I do not need to be so nice all the time, and if I am an evil teenage girl, he would still love me as much as he does now. He also told me that I never wanted me to feel pressured to babysit because even though they are young parents to me, they're still my parents, and it is their job to raise us all. Update 2. I talked to my mom this morning, and she said she was not mad at me and just mad at herself. She told me she wishes she could have given me more, and I told her she gave me more time with her, and that was enough for me. She said she had no idea how to be a mom when I was born and doesn't know how I turned out to be so good, but she is happy. She told me I better be selfish today because she wants to go shopping and buy me lots of things. She said I have never been a burden and that I'm the best thing that happened to me. She said I should go to therapy because being a people pleaser is bad. Also, my mom and dad called my biological dad this morning and he agreed to sign away his rights. I got a little sad and cried a lot, and I don't know why because I wanted him to sign them away, but my mom and stepdad hugged me a lot, and we are going to have a party tonight with both my mom's family and dad's family. My dad's family, especially my grandma and grandpa, are really excited that I finally am going to have their last name, and grandma has sent me pictures of gold necklaces she wants to have made for me with my new last name. Reddit's verdict: no assholes here. Top comments. Comment: honestly, this is probably the nicest thing I have read on this subreddit. You have a loving family, aside from the stepdad's aloofness maybe, but they hurt you and you expressed your feelings. Nobody lost their temper, nobody threw anybody out of the house, nobody invalidated your feelings. You were hurt and your mom was hurt, but everyone just talked about it, at least so it seems. This is how it's supposed to go. If that's how it went, no assholes here. Not everything is going to be easy in complicated families, and it sounds like everyone is doing their best. Good on you all. Answer. We didn't talk about it, and it has been a few hours, and I am shaking because I feel mean. And he might love me, I don't know. He does treat me the same. Comment. Not the asshole. Your mother needs to hear this from you. Her words are knives in your soul. She's basically saying that this child is going to get a better version of her than you got. These statements come from a place of insecurity and doubt. She feels that she could have done more for you and likely feels like a failure in the life she was able to give you. But that does not excuse saying these things out loud where you can hear them, because she is making you feel less. She is the adult here. You should express how you feel, even if it makes her feel bad. She needs to remember that you still need her to do her best with you. She doesn't get to have a do-over with her newest daughter and not continue to do her best for you. If she tries to turn this around on you, ask for family therapy for the two of you. Answer. I don't think she's a failure. She's the best mom, and I've never been hungry or not had a home. Comment. Not the asshole. No one here is. You love your family, and they love you. It cannot be stressed enough. You are not a burden. Based on what you are doing for the baby already says quite the opposite. However, it sounds like you feel guilty for being born when your mother was not as well off. Try to remember that you are very important to her, and none of it is your fault. I would recommend therapy if you still can't shake the feeling. It happens to the best of us. Answer. I think therapy is always useful for everyone, but I don't want my mom and stepdad to have to spend any extra money on me. Comment. No assholes here. Let me explain. When my daughter was born, money was very tight. We bought most of her things secondhand. I was not able to decorate a cute baby room or give her all the things I felt she deserved. I felt like I failed her as a mom in a way because of that. I wanted her to have everything, but couldn't provide it for her. 8 years later, my son came along and my financial situation was much better. I was able to give him all the things as a baby that I had not been able to give her. I felt just like your mom does now. In no way did I ever feel that my daughter was a burden. I adored her, and I am sure your mom feels the same about you. She was and still is the best thing that ever happened to me. She changed my life. What she is feeling is that she is grateful to not feel like she is not good enough or not able to provide for her child that she loves so much. I don't think you are an asshole. I think you are probably young and just misunderstood. It happens. It sounds like you have a great family and a mom who wants to do fun things with you, and you are going to have a baby sister who will absolutely idolize you. Write what you think about this situation. Who did the right thing, and who is the asshole? Let's discuss it in the comments. In the meantime, let's move on to the next story. Am I the asshole because I canceled a Christmas trip to Disney for my girlfriend's kids? She might soon be my ex-girlfriend. I have been with Ashley for 3 years. Her kids are 9 and 12 years old. We get along fine. They're good kids. I'm not their dad, but they are polite and well-mannered. My parents had been giving them gifts for Christmas and birthdays ever since they met. This year has been good for me financially, and I wanted to do something nice for the kids. Ashley and I talked it over and decided to take them to Disneyland for Christmas. The problem is, her ex-husband wanted to come along with his wife and their child. I do not want to spend my vacation with this man and his family. I told Ashley I would prefer if it was just us, since this is our first big family trip. She said her ex-husband really wants to be there for the kids' first Disney trip. We argued, and I gave in. Then I got the plan. He cannot afford to stay where we were planning, so Ashley and her ex-husband decided I should change our reservations to something cheaper. Fine, whatever. I wanted to do something cool for the kids, but if we stay somewhere decent, I'm okay with that. We picked a nice nearby hotel in Disney Springs. It is good, has early park access, and offers character meet and greets. It turns out their plan was for me to cancel our Grand Floridian reservation and use that money to pay for an extra room at the other hotel. Their idea of contributing was him covering plane tickets for his wife and child. I said, absolutely not. Ashley said the kids really want their dad there. I told her he can take them himself. She called me selfish because I can afford it. I can, but that is not the point. I do not want to do it. I can afford a lot of things, but I only do what I want to do. We had a huge fight, and I did not give her the tickets for her and the kids. I canceled the reservations and tickets. Now she's mad at me because she spent so much effort and money getting passports for the kids, buying luggage, and so on. I told her to name the amount and I would cover those costs. Her ex-husband called me and said I'm a jerk for hurting his kids. I told him they were probably hurt more when he had a child with another woman and left their mom to be with her. I do not think I am in the wrong, but maybe an outside perspective will help? Thanks. P.S. Her ex-husband is a manipulative jerk. He is still trying to control her, and I am fed up with it. Reddit's verdict? Not the asshole. Top comments. Comment. Your girlfriend, not wife, expects you to pay for her ex-husband, his affair partner/wife, and all their kids to fly to the United States, pay for their hotel and resort tickets? She must be out of her mind. Not the asshole. Comment. Not the asshole. A gift you are giving should not be on someone else's terms. Comment. Not the asshole. He wants you to pay for his hotel by downgrading yours? Laugh out loud. Did he expect you to pay for his passes too? What a leech. Comment. Not the asshole. She bit the hand that is providing, and now she's being slapped with boundaries. I would have canceled the minute she included her ex-husband. If she wanted them there for her kid's sake, then he can pay for that all by himself. Her ex-husband still controls her. I would not be reimbursing her for the passports. Those Disney tickets for Disney during Christmas are around $200 to $300 each. I would inform her you knew the kids were a package deal, but her ex-husband was not. She is making him part of the deal of being along with his new family. This is a no-brainer to end the relationship. She overstepped too many times. Deal breaker in so many ways. Comment. Not the asshole. Your girlfriend gave up staying at the Grand Floridian, an experience her kids would have remembered for the rest of their lives. Fireworks every night, 5 minutes from Magic Kingdom and luxury rooms. For her ex-husband? Wow, she chose him over her kids? No, she wanted to be at the same place as him because she wanted the Disney magic to bring them back together. He may have left her, but that doesn't mean she stopped loving him. Ask her outright if she still loves him. Sorry, original poster, but I would move on. What do you think about this situation? Who do you think is a jerk, and who did the right thing? Share your thoughts in the comments and subscribe to the Sneaky Pigeon channel to get more cool and interesting stories. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.